Hey, it's me, Banjo-Kazooie, and I'm going to talk about Rare. As you know, E3 2015 just finished. Microsoft press conference was overall pretty good. Uh, there's a few games that I'm really looking forward to. In fact, there's only one game, well, one collection of games that really want me to get an Xbox One. And of course, it's the Rare collection. And I'm also going to talk about the new game that Rare just announced, Sea of Thieves. But yeah, quick on the Rare collections, 30 games for $30. Man, if I knew this game was coming out earlier, I would have held back on my retrospective a little bit. But well, I mean, it got some of the games that I thought I would never get unless I have an NES. Of course, I'm talking about Battletoads. And I think they had some CX Spectrum games. I think the original Jetpack's on there, but of course that's also on Donkey Kong 64. But 30 games from all the way to the NES to the Xbox 360 is a great deal. That alone convinced me to buy an Xbox One. But now let's talk about the other Rare game that was just announced, and I believe it's coming in 2016, or at least that's the year that they predicting, and that's Sea of Thieves. Not much is announced about this game, or revealed at least. Well, from the looks from it looks like maybe an MMO or at least some kind of third-person action game where you team up with a lot of people online and pretty much, be pirates. Well, it's called Sea of Thieves, but it's short of whether it be pirates. I guess Sea of Thieves sounds better in the marketing department, but whatever. The game looks pretty good, and I think this is a right step for Rare. Back then, they been making mostly Connect sports games, and although I don't have a problem with those casual sports games once in a while, in fact, Rare hasn't been Rare. I mean, like the old Rare employees that made all those great games in the Super Nintendo N64 era, they are now gone, and they also form a little team called Platonics. And for those who probably already know are making Nuka-Lei, they already met their Kickstarter fans. I also pledge a good amount on there. I'm getting the retro N64 edition. That game's gonna look great, but CDs, I'm staying optimistic and I'm staying positive in this, mainly because I grew up on Rare. I'm hoping that this is a huge step in the right direction for them. Granted, they made Killer Instinct 1, but although I think they had another developer, help them out a bit, or at least did the majority of that work. So then again, it may not be mostly done by the original Rare staff, the current Rare staff, but hopefully CDs is a step in the right direction. I can't wait to find out more information about that game, but for right now, I'm pretty hyped. Of course, I'm not putting huge high expectation for them because it's not the same Rare that I grew up with, but I still hope for the best for that company because Rare is one of my favorite developers. I'm devoting a whole retrospective series on them, and don't worry, I'm continued on to that series. I've been having a bit of bad luck lately, especially computer problems. I gotta get a new computer, but anyways, back to the whole Rare back to the collection things. Oh man, this is gonna make my retrospective job a lot easier. A lot of those games are already on there, and just for $30, there's no way you can pass up a deal like that. Of course, I still got some of the N64 version, and of course, there's some of the games that is not on there, like GoldenEye and Donkey Kong 64, but already got that one covered. But still, it's a great deal. And that's pretty much my thought about anything else for Microsoft E3 press conference for those who are curious. Halo 4 looks kind of fun. I've never been a big Halo fan, but I may get that game if there's nothing else to get. Gears of War is kind of the same thing. Recore, the game being made by Kenji Inafune, the creator of Mega Man and the maker of the Metroid Prime series. Not Kenji, another group of team. Although they didn't show any gameplay for that, that game looks pretty awesome. Other than that, I wasn't really interested that much, with the exception of Cuphead. That looks like a pretty awesome game, but pretty much Rare maybe want to buy an Xbox One. Now, granted, it's the old games, and granted, Sea of Thieves is I'm probably putting too much high expectation for this one game that may or may not be good, but I'm going to take that chance anyways. But overall, I think Microsoft press conference was pretty good, and here's to Rare, and hope for the best for them. This is me, Bob33, and I catch you guys later.